What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Assassinate Flashpoint. We have the brand new map that came out yesterday for me, locked and loaded, ready to go. We've got an assassination mission, and we are, despite the fact that we've got a fairly high-quality combat required mission, running more of a stealth-focused squad because, honestly, with the best combat talents, the game is too easy. The enemies can't scale any farther right now in early access. They just haven't added the rest of endgame yet. And so to pull the difficulty back down a little bit, or the ease back down a little bit, basically running a bunch of understudies and not playing a very combat capable squad here. So we've got to go find the VIP and knock them down. At the end of turn 1, we'll know where they're going to exit. At the end of turn 2, they're going to arrive. If any guards are alert when they arrive, they'll be alert as well. So, welcome to the new map, the Cyber Research Site. Difficulty settings up on your screen now. Basically, enemies are max PL, which is power level 10, and have 1.5x health, which is the highest the slider will go right now. We're up against Ultra Tech, so they've got basic Ultra Tech guards. They've got a sniper here. Let's go ahead and take stock of the map and what we've got going on here. This is a map with a blue key door. Blue key typically insinuates a shortcut, and so we spent the 20k to buy it so that someone can walk up and open this door. No big problem there. We've got a host here, so we can get some hacking done. That'll be kind of nice. Basically a source of free loot. We've got 3 boxes on the right-hand side here. We've got 3 boxes left-hand side here and 1 in the middle. I'm going to guess that our exit is going to be somewhere around here, and that the enemies are going to... Let's see, where they spawn in and leave. I could see this somehow being the exit and, like, this being the spawn in. I don't think it would be that. I think that'd be too hard for players to get to. I could see this. I think this could be one of the routes they might take. Like, if they exit to here, right, we'd figure out, we'd, like, get up to here by the end of the first turn or something, and it's like, oh, camp this, and they come in from there. I'm gonna guess this. I mean, we'll see if I'm right, but this is gonna be my guess on the path that they take, and then our exit's gonna be, like, maybe, like, right there, actually. Like, next to where they come in. I don't know. They tend to try to put them across a little bit here. Maybe this will be the exit. I can see this actually really likely being the exit here. Anyway, so what's the plan? I want to take as few turns as possible to complete by turn 7. That is doable if we're really, really quick. Problem is our guns and talents aren't that strong. So we're going to miss out on some damage, which makes our progress per turn a bit slower. I'm not going to about sec level. We're getting 5 per turn anyway. It's just going to happen. We're getting a bunch of escalations. We'll have to probably bypass them because corporal level reinforcements are going to be relatively difficult to deal with without soldiers or snipers for damage output. But I'm thinking beeline across the map for these 2 boxes. This third one. There's a lot to take down, unfortunately, and this matrix only takes down these bioscan fields, which is like aren't that important. So there's going to be a relatively fraught like map movement. Also, this entire hallway is like incredibly covered here, so we have to like duck in here or here or something to like exit out the turn. That's going to be a little bit annoying. Or I could box here at the end and go up the right hand side instead. Let's me dodge bioscan fields for a bit longer. I can get up to here. Yeah, I'm probably going to go up the right hand side to start the host early, and I'm going to assume I'm going to be interrupting the VIP patrol path when that happens. So that's the plan. We'll see if it's any good. Let's go ahead and tactical surge, and then delay and let the guards all waste their turn. Do I have range on anything here? No. Am I going to easily? I kind of want to... let's see. If I walk to here... Let me try to... Yeah, so if I walk to there, that puts me line crawler on that laser wire, which is pretty solid. If I get to here, is that going to be at all possible? No. Yeah, okay, so... If I want to line crawl this early to hope that we get lucky and we bounce onto the camera, I'd have to, like, waste a little bit of action points going to here first. I think it's actually worth it to me. I think the time is... Nah, let's do it next turn. It's fine. And then who would see me? You would see me. Okay, so your vision is actually pretty good. That's good to know. All right. Initial planning is going to be okay. Also, keep in mind we've got a lot of points of jam kit here. We're going to K protocol the first turn to block 5 tally, but we're not really going to get through all this. Okay, cool. You walked away, so you're really useless now. That's good. You're going to have you waste your turn. I don't need my EX to run up just yet. Okay, great. They're all done. So, yeah, let's go make forward progress. Sniper just run straight forward. I think that's reasonable. Use the Pathfinder to get a little bit closer. Cool, he'll get to the host in about 2 more turns. That's fine. The secondary objective is 15 kills, but from recollection, the person offering this mission is not important to me, and so I don't need favors from her, and so I'm not going to bother. Anyway, we know a lot more about the guards. Mostly just snipers and T-Rexes. That's fine. CK can run forward. Similar. Oh, yeah, right. You run a lot faster because You have a bunch of movement speed talents. Don't want to get my footsteps heard. If I run to here, what are the initiative rolls? You're at 21. Okay, yeah, so I can't... I can probably go to here and then chill, and that'll be decent. Like, that's going to be functional for me. Gotta make sure no one else walks up the stairs, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be inside the bioscan field, but... Actually, you know what? I should go 1 AP short. Let's go to here. There we go. I want to look ahead to see what might be happening. Thankfully, you can't hear my footsteps. That's good news. So, I can only really look out on... Well, I can get 2 people. I can get these 2. No, I can't get those 2. Okay, it's going to be these 2 then. Alright, you're running away. That's cool. I can bypass you, and then you're standing still, which means I can just run up like this and not worry about it. So, we'll go make some more forward progress then. Nice turn. Alright. Yeah, am I in K protocol range? Not quite. Okay, I'm going to spend... Let's see, if I spend 1 extra point to go there, are we going to be in range? No. Okay, I have to go a little bit awkward. Run down to there. Delete the 5 tally for this turn. Great. And then, yeah, just run up the rest of the way. Actually, I'm going to hit silence here, since I have a lot of move points. Let's go ahead and get a little bit farther. It's not a ton, but it's a little bit of free movement, so why not? Gives me like half an action point for free. I'm not going to do any like stealth melee attacks, so it's not like I need it for anything else. So I'll just take half the, half an AP, and it's going to be good enough. And then Agent EX, similar stuff here, not terribly fast. I'll look for some jam kit stuff to knock probably all 3 of these out. A mix of jam kit and line crawler. Right, line crawler here. It'll bounce this way. Jam kit these 2, and then right, grab the host, grab this box. End of this turn, we're gonna know where the AI is going. Sorry, where the VIP is exiting. Yeah, the thing I'm worried about though is I don't have good persistent action point printing, and I don't have any good damage talents. So. Okay, there's the exit there. I was pretty close. I thought it was going to be in the middle. Cool. Alright. They're heading here. When they enter there, we lose. Okay, fine. Yeah, so they're going to come in probably here, or... Actually, I'm going to guess it's there. I think it's going to be this route. Nah, that's not true. The blue key would probably make that not the case. I don't think they arrive here. That would be too short. I mean, maybe. I can see it being here. I don't know. These feel really likely to me, but we'll see. Okay, so we can once again let the guards all move because they are not going to walk onto my people. I know where you're headed. I know where you're headed. You're just know where you're going to be dangerous, so we figure let them run. Let them go try to be useless. I could throw down lure. These goes a little bit easier. Oh, right, it's still rank 1 lure. I haven't actually put points here. Right, that makes it a little bit tougher. I do kind of want to get some decent jam kit going, so like that laser wire here in this camera. In case of turn ordering. Nah, it's fine. You're going to 11. You're going to go before everyone else does anyway. Yeah, you're going down to 10. You're guarding. Good for you. You're running away. See ya. Yeah, you get off look ahead so I can't fast forward you. Makes sense. Alright. Someone shot forward. That's fine. Yes, this guy came down. Makes sense. He's going to keep moving forward. So this is going to be... These guys will be worth killing next turn. This looks pretty appropriate for us to try to kill them. So that's fine. Need to wait for you still, though. Yep. Alright. It is time for combat. SMG is pretty quiet, which is nice. I want line of sight on both these guys. Means I gotta go pretty far. That's fine, though. Run to here. SMG is decent. He's going to hear gunfire. That's good. It's okay. We're going to kill him. I think it's a good start. Yeah, I like that as a start. Okay. The thing is angry. It's fine. Before I forget, I'm going to jam kit this laser wire. And I'm going to jam kit this camera. Great. Those are gone. SMG full auto. You are AT assault, so you're actually tankier. 600 health, and also you have some armor that would have to be shredded. So a little bit tougher here. It's going to take a little bit to chew through all of this, but I think it'll be okay. The thing's going to be, he's hard to reach. We don't have enough action points to like get this cleanly. The shred is really fortunate. That's very good. I'm actually going to go ahead and just jam kit now on this thing. The reason is I don't want to have to use the action point on my Agent EX. Okay, so I want you to be able to shoot both of them. So let's put you... it's going to be awkward. Okay, I need to like walk off this this bioscan field too. Alright, so ideally you get a kill so I can trigger Steamroll, which should be quite possible. The odds of critting here are relatively high, which would likely be a kill if it happens. I crit, didn't get enough damage, that sucks. I at least get Downer on, but I need to get off this location and probably stun this guy. I think these guys are killable. I think it's close, but I think they're killable. But you're going to create a ton of tally from yapping, and so I'm going to stun you. And the only choice I have, because if I had triggered Steamroll, I would have one move point to get to here, and then I would be able to shoot, like, with a remaining AP and, like, you know, at least deal some damage here. That's no longer possible, so... Well, at least he's been quieted down. I don't have the AP to use any initiative tracking tools, so I've got to really make sure this goes well. Turn that off for now. We have active leverage for minus armor. I want to save that for the VIP, though. Though it would be good for turning off these cameras in other situations. You're not in the best spot. Actually, you're in a pretty crappy spot. I probably did not plan this as well as I maybe should have. This is going to be... You're going to be really hard to kill. And that's a problem. So I need to put you somewhere where you're not on the scanner. So it's going to be basically, yeah, you standing somewhere like this. You're clearly not on the scanner. You have line of sight on both people. Well, we'll try to kill at least one of them. 38 crit chance isn't great. I'm going to yield. I'm going to see if my EX can... No, she can't do anything too special. Okay. Yeah, best she can do is shoot one shot from there. Okay. That's not it. Yeah, best you can do is spend 1 AP from there. It's not it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have you yield back then. And have him take 1 kill. We'll drop 1 guy. Okay. The minus mentality comes back in because he sees a corpse, which makes total sense. And then unless she one-shots this guy, which is so not happening. Yeah, she does not have the damage for this. There's no way. So we're going to get an escalation. And unfortunately, because he is alert, we're also going to get the VIP squad coming in as alert as well, which means the VIP is going to sprint. Yeah, the VIP is going to sprint, and it's going to make things tougher. So I kind of misjudged. Again, I've played so many missions in a row with all the movement points afforded to you by having a soldier that, yeah, I'm misjudging how cleanly we can push forward here. So if I get... Okay, I mean, last episode I got absurdly lucky and kept getting crits when I didn't deserve them. It's a roughly 1 in 3 to kill him anyway. No shot. You are kidding me. No shot. That's wild. No way. Alright, well, we squeaked by. We didn't deserve to... Oh, actually, you know what? Because he's alerted, they'll still come in as alert. The fact that he's stunned doesn't matter. He's still alert, and so the faction's going to come in ready for combat. Oh, they're really close by. Okay. Assets on the ground. Weapons hot, we're going in. As soon as the VIP or any bodyguard is alerted, they will start sprinting. And by the way, they're coming in as alerted because that guy was alert. So they are in a combat state. Now, there's no security escalation, right? Because no one reported anything, and he's still stunned for this and the next turn as well. But I need to go before these guys go, for pretty obvious reasons, I think. You're looking... Okay, so the tough thing is you can turn around because of gunfire. So I kind of want to stand somewhere... Let's see, so no one's on this side of the map, which is good. So what I kind of want to do is throw down lure... Actually, it won't do anything. Lure doesn't turn around alert targets. Let's see, what are your initiatives? Actually, relatively good. Right, we're seeing like 11, 10, stuff like that. Okay. I don't have any combat debuffs. I do have smoke at least. Alright, well, the plan's going to be basically... Yeah, so I'm going to go to like here. Make sure my line of sight looks pretty good. It looks decent. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go to like here. The point's going to be to shoot at these guys with the assault rifle, and then use my 1 remaining AP to use the SMG. We're going to escalate off the biocan field. There's really no way around that one. This is going to happen here. So here's the shots. Doesn't really matter which ones I focus on. This just seems reasonable enough. We'll just do this. Crit, shred, miss, hit. That guy's going to turn. He hears gunfire. Doesn't see any corpses yet, though. Yeah, of course, everyone turns over, because of course they will. Right, we're making a lot of noise here. Bit of damage on him. He just got a buff, though, from getting reduced to about 60%. So he's got some evasion and cover bonus. Okay. I want my Agent EX to go later if I can help it, because I want to use Smoke Grenade in a better spot. Okay, so we're going to go here, which is 4 AP. That's enough for full auto, and... Oh, yep, and now that they've turned actually angry, they've turned their evasion up, so now they're going to be really hard to hit. Primary target's still going to be these guys, though, of course. Oh, I don't want to shoot the basic craft guard. Oh, do I not have... I don't have line of sight on... That's too bad. Alright. Well, we don't have damage on the other guy. That's too bad. Wow, you hit those? Really? Holy moly. Your hit chance was 19%. That's wild. Alright, well, the nice thing is I have smoke screen here. I have 1 action point for a pistol shot. 0%, okay. I'll go for this one, just because it's about the same hit chance. And this guy's worth killing. Maybe that's wrong. That's fine. Alright, well, I'm going to leave my team... Oh, shoot! Shoot. I forgot. I don't have all the points in smoke screen, so its action point is 1, not 0. Okay, we are going to lose people. I don't think I have the damage. Like, I think we're actually just going to start losing people. There's no one worth rewinding. Or anything like that. Alright, well. A set of mistakes have been made. I don't think I can kill all of them, but I'll do what I can. I really want to crit so I can put Downer on. So the tough thing was, I didn't have great ways of doing initiative manipulation. I probably could have planned it out better and found ways to do it, but I really don't want my CK to go earlier so that she could get a crit and trigger Downer on these guys to lower their evasion and give some crit vulnerability. But I didn't really do that. So that makes things a little bit worse here. Alright, well, we're still shooting at the squad. It is likely to do pretty good damage here. My crit chance is high enough that I'm likely to get a crit. Good. There's Downer. There's decent damage. I also get a kill, so there's Steamroll, which gives me and some teammates a little bit of juice. I think finishing off the captain is worth. This seems like a good idea overall. It's guaranteed to hit, at least for a glance. Didn't kill, but at least... I can run my CK to safety, so it's not game over. I also am going to... look ahead does not seem useful here. You're still stunned, so you don't matter. Yeah, actually, no, I'm going to do it so that the next turn, they have lower initiative. So if it goes to further combat, we have a tool for it. I didn't use my leverage. I'm so stupid. Wow, I am horribly misplaying. This guy would already be dead. These guys would be pretty low, because their armor's already 50-something%. This guy wouldn't quite be dead, but it'd be closer. Man, I did everything wrong. I did so many things wrong. Alright, well. Let's get you to here. Let's get you line of sight on everybody. Cut down to the primary 3 targets, which I think is correct here. Alternative option is to go like this. 2 bullets here, only 1 bullet there, but that means we alert him fully. I'm not sure we want to alert him fully. I think there's some upside here, actually. I'm going to do it because I think actually getting that kill is worthwhile. Well, no, I don't think... The reason I don't think it is, actually, is... I think he's not going to be able to get into combat. Like, he'll probably investigate the gun sounds, but I think he won't get close enough to shoot me and deal damage, whereas if he's alert, he'll get to this couch and shoot. So we go here. If I crit the guard captain or the guard shotgun, he's likely to die. Okay, I shredded and I glanced. You're quite low, but not dead. The VIP's gone at least. Exit is over there. Okay, well, the blue key helps with that. It's reasonable. Alright, well, I've got a decent number of action points left. 0% to hit because of a ton of recoil, which makes total sense. Also, a crap ton of evasion. So you're clearly going to... Wait, Did I miss something? Do they not act on turn 3? This guy is pushed all the way down to next turn somehow. Oh, wait. No, I'm... Okay. So I think I've... Okay, maybe I'm being really silly here. But I could have sworn I've actually seen something where if you drop someone's initiative below 0, they lose their turn. I think, I want to say. And, like, this guy's not acted yet. And combined with down or look ahead, I think I actually just pushed their initiative so low they lost their turn. I kind of forgot about that being a mechanic, because I haven't really interacted with it much, but I'm actually pretty sure it is a mechanic. That just made my life easier. A 1 and 3 is kind of unlikely, but I've gotten them before. I think my hacker might, like, legit just die. I mean, this is what I was trying to hold smokescreen for, was the whole team can, like, shoot and then walk into smokescreen with the last AP, and that'll be good enough. But, yeah, I screwed that one up. Obviously, if I had items right now, if I had, you know, a stun grenade or a concussion grenade or whatever, I would clearly use it. That'd be fine as well, but yeah, this is going to hurt. Well, my hacker is important to me. You know what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to run to this cover, which I think is going to make it unlikely he's going to do more to me here. I think it's going to make him an unappealing target. Maybe I'm wrong about it. We'll see what happens. But I'll spend my 1 action point, shoot this pistol. Coin flip. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's see what happens. So he's gonna go investigate. No, he's going to do nothing. Okay. Wait, he's really doing nothing here? Okay. Well, I mean, we take those. That's weird to me, but sure. I think that was... I mean, that feels like an AI bug, but I'll report it. We'll see if they can do anything about it. Obviously, the entire team is being sent to intercept because there's, you know, outright combat here. Alrighty, we're sec level 4, because of course we are. Alright, so... Let's see. So this is going to be... I'll call it medium prio, because it's gameplay impacting. 2 guards. Of course, I can't even type. Guards failed to do anything on their turn. Okay, so... Row heard gunfire about 10 times. Changed his patrol path to running straight up to us. But when his turn actually came, he did literally nothing and just stood in place. The other one, Bodo. Bodo was engaged in combat and had his turn. He took 2 steps forward and then immediately ended his turn doing nothing. Alright, I think that is a reasonable, accurate bug report here. It's going to make the rest of this a little bit easier, obviously. Wait for the report to go through. And then figure we'll get rid of the guys who are alert on me. And then I'm probably going to greed out and just try to take all the loot. So damage here is a bit awkward still since that evasion is so high. But we're likely to get several kills here. Still going to be loud. Good kill. I think we just take this kill. It's going to, again, make a lot of noise. It is what it is. Just kind of want to get rid of these guys. Okay, not a kill, but it's fine. I'm going to just start running for... Oh, and you're, by the way, going to wake up at the end of this turn. Now, my max HP is enough. Okay, you can't. You can. You can't. You... Okay, so basically, I can send my Agent EX to run through these lockboxes. It's going to be okay. Sorry, through the laser wires. And it's not going to hurt me. Disable that, why not? It's fine. Okay, so you're going to start making forward progress then. Because we're not going to be in combat soon. We will soon be gone from combat. They're all heading up, because of course they are. Who should kill you? Probably the Cyber Knight? I mean, I already have line of sight here. Oh, the range is... Oh, right, that's the wrong gun. No, I think you're going to go take this guy down. I think that's your job here, is to go like this. Because one thing I've encountered so far is that the game cleans up stuns before it does reporting. And so if a guard is stunned with a 1-turn stun duration, they will report you at the end of the turn because the game cleans up the stun first. I don't think it's intended, but that's what's currently true about the game. So we get a little tiny bit of a thing. Laser wires down for this turn. I could have thrown down a line crawler somewhere instead, chose not to. Assassinate is mostly fine. I'm going to have her... Right, she needs to get this kill still. So let's go here. That's going to work just fine. Spend 2 action points. You're dead for sure. And then I'm going to yield, let the guards keep moving. I want to say some of my ARs aren't silenced. That's what it feels like based on how much noise I've made. Nah, it's got a silencer. This one for sure is a silencer, right? Yep. And then yours has a silencer? Yep. Okay. No, they're just that loud. Fair enough. I'll double check him, but I'm pretty sure it's also there. Yeah. They're all silenced, they're just all that loud. Fine. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get some free loot from hacking. Cool beans. Alright, we'll go down first, then up. That makes sense to me. Load all the things, and then start making forward progress. Tally, then AP, in my opinion, is the best way to go about it. Connection health is not going to be a big deal with a relatively small host like this, so I'll save AP instead. That's going to get Zero interrupted. Take the download. Gonna go here. Null op one-shots it looks like. Yep, all 4 are gone. Scan, spike. We know we need some way to drop whatever's here. It's probably just going to be another null op, so they don't have enough IO to load sleaze. I don't have any leverage here. I don't have any other special tools, so it's just going to be... let's see, I don't really need to save the AP. I'm just going to go walk over here and just hit null op. Great. And then I'm going to save it for... Like, I could walk here, null op, scan, move forward, but I still need to load sleaze at some point, so I'm just going to chill. For IO maxing, I can load Deception right now. I can just do it for free, basically. That seems reasonable enough. Okay. Decent enough turn. I'm going to go ahead and rewind before I forget, so that he has all his stuff back again. It's the only host on the map anyway, so it's not a big deal. And I'm pretty sure we're going to end up bypassing a lot of the loot here on this map. That's what it's looking like. Well... Nah, I could stand here and, like, go for strong combat. I can get a lot of kills here, get a bunch of tally, and it'll be fine. So I'm gonna leave you here. Preemptively duck, although the game is good about automatically ducking for you. Still, it makes me less nervous. More guards being sent, not a big problem. Okay, so interestingly, this map is... Actually, this is an interesting map. So, my read on it so far from playing it is... This map nerfs automatic weaponry some. Especially high target weaponry, like urban assaults. Because there's a lot of sort of relatively short sight lines, which actually means like the long range of being a sniper or some long range of being a regular AR, not that strong. But it's not that hard to get like 2 people in a cone, right? Like I can get to here, get 2 people in a cone, right? I have full power of the AR, no problem here, right? Whereas like it's going to be impossible to get the 3 or 4 targets that an urban assault needs to be competitive. Because ARs are strictly better when you're hitting 1 or 2 targets. In all relevant power levels. I think, yeah, basically every power level. And, you know, range is pure upside, whereas you can't use the cone for almost anything except for, you know, this room here, the cone would have mattered, right? Getting 11 bullets on 4 people would have actually mattered here, so, you know, chalk one up for the matchmaker, but otherwise no. But anyway, because automatics are loud, right, it's very easy for this guy to hear the gunfire. It's very, very hard for me to shoot him, right? It is very easy for guards to be warned of things that you can't then do anything about, which I think is actually a very compelling... you know, difference for the map, right? It's a different thing to think about and plan around and play around. Let's put you here. Okay, actually, I'm in jam kit range automatically. Actually, do I have to K protocol first? I'm going to walk 1 AP forward just to make sure I can do everything I need to do. Okay. Ideally, we can get no tally. Nope, not lure. K protocol, only 1 AP. That's fine. Go ahead and jam kit this. Go ahead and silence as well, since I'm just running around. That probably would have saved me the AP here. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten the magnet, but that's fine. We'll get some free loot. I'll open this door, because I think there's no reason not to. Okay, not very high quality loot, unfortunately, but oh well. That basically had literally nothing in it. Blue cubes are functionally infinite for me, so that was functionally an empty box. Have you grab this loot. That's at least a little bit useful. It's like some damage and accuracy, which is fine. And then we should let the guards move and figure stuff out. And then, yeah, we're going to, like, cross the map to here, grab these three, then get out over there, right? Like, the whole squad's going to run like this, kind of the diagonal across. That makes sense to me. I think that's the right way to play this out. All right. Well, got to load passive destruction again. My frame rate is really tanking in the Matrix here. I don't know if you can tell in the recording, but this feels like 25 FPS. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, some of these transitions, like, really tank frame rate. I couldn't tell you why. Alright, well, minus AP, then connection use. I'm not going to bother with this, so I'm just going to go to the... I guess I'll go up no matter what, because this is not any better. This at least connects something else. So, damage to connection, then, nah, we'll still go AP first. Look up twice, that is annoying. I'm glad I had several things loaded. Made it kind of easy. Alright, we've still got one of everything for this node, so I'm not going to bother loading anything new. Actually, I'm going to spoof before I forget. No escalations is a positive. I should have done that sooner, and I forgot to. Use a program relocate. Damage cyberdeck is not a big deal. I have shield. Download access, obviously, is a die. The only thing we're connected to here are these three scanners. I don't care about them. This is going to be really easy to kill, and I already have spare AP left over, so I'm just going to go for it anyway. I don't need to scapegoat. Again, I have spare AP, so I'll just do it. We'll scapegoat, we'll null op, we clear it out, we spike it, and we've got spare AP left over, so we're done. Going here, I don't think is worth it. I don't think I care at all, so I'm just not going to bother. We are done with the hacking. Okay, the alarm has been set down. Again, the storage does not matter because it's going to run this way. I'm going to wait for the guards to move, though. You're going to walk up and investigate. Again, you can't see me. You're going to find some corpses. We can kill you, though. You're hunting around. The AI has told you to be angsty, and so they are being angsty. Now, one thing I've noted, though, is that guards basically always spend exactly one turn following the AI, and then they immediately turn into hunting, which I believe is a bug. All guards almost always default to hunting after only one turn of following sec AI instructions. I feel like in 99% of cases, I see a guard be sent by the AI. They spend their first turn running toward the new location. Then on their second turn, they default to hunting and spending only 3 AP, walking very slowly. Nope, I still can't type. Slowly in a random direction. Alright, yeah. This is regardless of whether or not they hear gunfire, see a corpse, etc. They just get stuck almost every time. Alright. So once the report comes in, what's the thing in the top right corner? Feedback submitted. Okay, great. It is time to kill these guys. And unfortunately, again, this gun is very, very, very loud. Now, I could go for these kills, and I would make 2 tally per set of shots, which might be worth it. I'm not certain. Or I could try to kill them with the SMG. The problem is, I don't have enough AP to clean this really cleanly. The damage is, of course, lower. I have just enough AP actually to full auto reload full auto. The recoil is going to be a little concerning, but it's not going to be too bad. And I think I have... No, I don't have down or up, so I can't get the crit. I can't get the crit to make that any better. I think it is what it is. Good damage here. And then with my 5 AP left, I think reload into shoot is going to be playable. Alternatively, I can go here. It would still make a bunch of noise, though. So I think I'm going to go for reload into second full auto. And my accuracy is going to be decent here. Kill one, don't quite kill the other. That's okay, though, because you can have someone else run in and finish that one up. So you're fine. You're going to run across the map put you here. That gives you a shot. Okay, I'd already seen her, so nothing special there. Decent chance to kill. Nice. That might have been a... Was that a glance? No, there's no way, right? That was a real normal shot. Still, though, too much tally. We're still going to escalate. It's underflowed thanks to hacking the alarm processing unit, but... Let's go ahead and take... Let's get the AP right. Yep, we're going to start by going here. Take this camera down. And then go grab the loot and keep the forward progress going. So down you go. That's the spot. Is it going to be any good? Let's find out. Okay. It's going to be sold for like 80k or so. Alright. Well, plenty of escalation tally coming next turn. Can't do much about that. Just going to have my Vanguard run. I'll wait for this guy to move. No, there's no way we're going to see anything. I'm just going to run forward. This way, if I end her turn, I'll also know what her initiative is for next turn, so that when this guy moves, I'll know if she's going to be in danger or not. You can wait where you are. This guy's not going to be dangerous. You can wait where you are. I'll have Deadeye move. Just get her into the room and then stop. I just don't want to get seen by this patroller, which unlikely to make it, but let's just be safe. Hunting. Okay, you're going the right direction at least. And you are heading into a wall. Okay, you're useless. You're going the wrong way now as well, as random hunting tends to do. Okay, you're going the right direction at least. That's good. Yeah, you're investigating a wall, which isn't great. Alright. Cool. So, I will have a hard time actually getting kills on this turn. Our guns are loud. Our footsteps are loud. I mean, I guess, again, I don't have to care about escalation. Like, actually, I just want boxes. So, going somewhere like this and just shooting, I think is actually fine. Just gotta make sure I have initiative, like enough initiative for future play, which I think is gonna be fine. Actually, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna yield. I'm gonna actually pre-computed him. So the reason why is pre-computed gives 1 move point. I'm giving him 1 move point. We're actually at a break point where he can go here and shoot full auto and get more damage, which I think is going to be worth it there. That's a meaningful damage increase. It's that or like shoot pistol twice, right? Or, you know, burst fire once, pistol once, but I think that's worth it. Yes, bunch of escalation. Of course, it is what it is. I'm going to have you delay, have everyone else finish their turns first. So if I need any more shenanigans, I can do those. You're fine, just running forward. This guy's alert, but we're winning on initiative. It's not a big problem. If I want to stun, I can. I don't think I need to, though. Yeah, absolutely not going to have line of sight on anybody. I might just stand here and say, report me, I don't care. There are people on the map that I can get the 5 kills needed to get the benefit. We're not getting the cubes. We're getting the favors. We're getting the boxes. It's fine. Yeah, I'll just do this. 3 boxes to go, then exit. We'll be done in like 4 turns or so, maybe 5. Depends on where the reinforcements come in. They might eat a turn or 2 on their own. Alright, what is the escalation? Reports of gunfire, intruders. It is body timers. Okay, well, just another escalation gonna happen then. That's fine. Yep, pending next security level. Okay, you need to die. Great. Good job. If you run around, you have a chance actually shooting my Cyber Knight, so I'm gonna have to make her hide. I think he'll be okay behind this box, though. Yeah, he has a ton of initiative. You're way over there. Just run you most of the way across the map. Let's stop a little bit short so I can manipulate my exact location at the end of the turn. See my camera, doesn't matter. Okay, let's put you... Let's turn this camera off. Nah, why bother? Let's move to safety. That should be just fine. Alright, guards, what you got? Yep, you are running, but not very far. You're moving, probably not very far either. You see a corpse and stop. Yep, expected. You're at least kind of useful. You're going the right way. Being told by the AI and all that. Alright, so can we win on initiative again? Such that we can make meaningful progress. They all hear gunfire. We get seen by a camera. We're escalating. Gonna do very, very poor damage here against a shotgunner. Get some damage at least, but it's not great. Obviously, we're now in an alert state. I want to have 3 AP for full auto, so it's gonna be hard to get, you know, both of them actually lined up for it. Yeah, it's gonna be almost impossible. And I can run here and shoot a pistol once, and then just like bump initiative and say I hope it's good enough. That's probably not great, but also I don't know if I care. It's probably fine. What's the right play? I don't want to be too aggressive and greedy, especially since some of these guys have actually good initiative rolls. So let's see, what do I have up on the Cyberknight? Okay, I have both things up. Alright, that means I kind of want to have my entire team use up their turn, and then have her go at the end of the turn. Hopefully trigger a steamroll. I'm probably not going to trigger steamroll, but trigger downer, and then have everyone else kind of alpha strike. With the AP cut from downer being, or the initiative cut from downer making it easier. Obviously this damage is pretty useless. It's fine. I could try to turn these guys away with lure, but I think we're just going to follow security AI advice. Okay, so you're done. That's fine. Alright, so what's the plan here, actually? Well, the only guy who's not going after my team is this dude. So what I want to do is get to 4 action points if possible, which would allow me to shoot something full auto to try to get a crit, and then still throw down Atomic Stutter or like Interference Spike or something. It's looking a little tough here, to be honest. Alright. I'm just going to walk up here. Yeah, I'm going to spend 1 AP getting to here. I'm just going to shoot full auto. Probably the SMG, actually, to save guns in the better, or save ammo in the better gun. This is a pretty good chance at critting. Nope, we shredded instead. I could try to get really lucky and go again here. That would be probably the wrong choice. Actually, if I look ahead, we're chilling. If I look ahead, he drops a 17 and we're actually totally fine. That allows me to go for something like this. Now, they're both alert. He's suspicious. But we're all going before him, so we can just kind of greed for damage. Okay, not bad. So they're all going to get told to be angry and alert and all that stuff. Intruder reported, of course. Confirmation protocol. Reports of gunfire. Calibrate response. Matrix High Alert is thankfully now useless, so we're chilling. So I've gotten pretty lucky in terms of not getting any useful escalations ever. I'm going to run to here, which gives me line of sight on 3 people, which lets me shoot reasonably well. A little bit of follow-up AP for anything else I need to do. So this guy is, of course, inside minimum range, so it's not going to be the best shot, but is what it is. There's the first crit. There's downer. Thank you very, very much. And I'm going to go ahead and run to a little bit of relative safety. You're suspicious. I don't care that you're suspicious. Actually, I want to clear one of these guys out, so I'm going to go there. That way I can take one of these kills. Who's more likely? Yeah, I'll take you down. Nope, I glanced. Okay. It's fine. Everyone else can still go. Alright, you're going to do the same thing Cyberknight did, basically, which is kind of hug this wall and get everyone in the cone. There's going to be most guards dead now as a result. There we go. That's, yeah, I'm guaranteed, I think I'm actually guaranteed 3 of these, and then this is the only one that's up in the air. Oh, no, not quite guaranteed. I got low enough damage. Still fine, though, overall. Aren't many guards left, of course. This guy is just lost. Put you here. Seems decent. Okay, now I'm getting 3 bullets per person, so they're definitely dead. And we can make forward progress, finally. This guy's hearing a lot of gunfire, but honestly, you're never going to reach us, so it's not going to matter. Okay, so one person goes here. CK is going to do this one, probably. She has the highest move speed. Although maybe with the Agent EX being a lot farther forward, it's going to be slightly stronger here. Yeah, she probably gets there and back faster than CK does. Alright. Well, we will finally get our first real escalation. One thing to note that this game does not ever do, this is on purpose, does not ever do more than one escalation per turn. So even if you get like 3 security levels in a single turn, it will only bump you with 1 escalation. You won't get like 5 sets of reinforcements at once. Alrighty. So, yeah, Cyber Knight is here. We have Tactical Surge though, which is quite nice. I want to delay a little bit. What I want to try to do is throw Rewind down on Deadeye, like partway through her turn, if possible. The goal there would be give her the 10% move speed buff. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pop everything and just try to get her there as fast as possible. So even though none of her stuff's on cooldown, I don't think I've actually used a single... I think I've used Line Crawler once, if that. I think I basically haven't used almost any Agent EX talents yet. That's because I screwed up a smokescreen and I thought it cost 0, but I hadn't spent the money on that yet. Alright, so you're going to go sprint. What I can try to do here, actually, is I can go this far. I trigger some devices, whatever. What I'm going to do is throw Shadow over there. So if Shadow crosses their line of sight, they will then look at where Shadow ended. And Shadow costs 0 AP because I fully invested. So I can make them all look at the corner. Off you guys go. So they're not only looking there, they're going to spend their next turn running to that corner. Or they're going to spend, I guess, this turn running to that corner. You're going to run towards the exit now. I don't care that you're in the camera. Doesn't matter to me at all. Good job to you. I mean, K protocols are not going to matter here, of course. I'm going to go ahead and have you run toward the box. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to be at... I'm over by more than 5 already, so I don't think it's going to happen. I should have used silence earlier. I didn't. It's okay. It's not going to matter here. I'm still going to magnet. It'll make a very small difference in walking out of the room, but I'm going to get out of the room anyway. And that is just about every box. You've got one more to go here. Alright. That's looking acceptable. And these guys are going to be mostly useless. You're actually real. Like, you didn't see the shadow, so it's nothing too spicy. There's the box they're coming in from. Yeah, of course they got turned around, which makes total sense. Actually, I'm gonna set a small bug here, which is... okay, this is a low priority bug. Initial facing of reinforcements is incorrect. Kai and Sitho were hit with Shadow, so ignore them. But Ito spawned facing the wall, and additionally, I think their spawn location is a little bit off from where I'd expect it. I'd expect them to be more directly in front of the door. My understanding of their mapping tools is they set the location grouping as well as their facing. Wait for that to go through. Yeah. So I would expect to be, you know, more like this area instead of this area. And then, of course, these guys are facing most the right way, but he was facing, you know, off into a corner. Whereas I would expect, like, yeah, they come out of the door and they're facing, you know, here or there, right? If I'm, you know, reinforcing and I'm trying to play like a human. Okay. Anyway, that's all fine. I'll probably have my hacker turn this one off since there's no reason not to kill a camera when I can do it kind of for free. You've been told by the AI to move again. You're actually going the correct direction now. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And then just run for the exit. Actually, yeah, so basically I can't reload and make forward progress. But I do kind of want to reload due to security, like, due to reinforcement being possible. My understanding is that reinforcements won't spawn directly on top of you. Like, we were here and reinforcements spawned there, right? That's like a reasonable distance. But I believe if I'm like standing right here, we get close to the point where this would be an ineligible spawner. I think that mechanic is in the game. I'm not 100% certain. Actually, no, I'll just take the tally because we're going to escalate no matter what. So I'm just going to reload my guns. And then try to stand somewhere useful. So like if I stand here, you're safe from the sniper. If I stand there, I might not be safe. If I'm there, I'm safe. That's going to be fine. Alright. We're getting tally, but we're getting tally anyway. Let's hope the escalations are fine. Yes, you're patrolling because you're doing an actual patrol. Which actually means you're getting seen. Oh, I'm so lucky that thing is there. I was not planning on his movements, but he has movements. And then, of course, they're just getting dragged by lure. Yep, they are intentionally useless. And the nice thing is she has a really good initiative. So she's going to GTFO. She's going to get seen. I don't care. I'm just going to run for full exit here. Okay, so we see something moving, but doesn't get full visual confirmation, so he's not in a combat state. Security AI in the ear, off you go. Oh, wow. They really booked it. All right, well, same for you then. You're probably going to get seen for realsies, and I'm just going to choose not to care. I'm going to save 1 AP. I want to be able to use pre-computed if it's going to be useful. You're not going to catch me in time. I'm going to ignore the fact that you exist. But I'm going to stay here and at the end of the turn, use pre-computed in case someone's going to be trapped. And so you've already demoted to hunting. Well, you actually can't even go this way, yeah. So she spent like 2 action points, right? That was the bug I reported earlier where it's like, you spend 1 turn being useful, then you spend another turn being useless. And she's going to just stand there, patrolling around randomly for the rest of her days. Which, yeah, I think is probably incorrect. All right, well, since we can't get out this turn anyway, I'm going to go ahead and reload and be safe and position for protecting the team. I think standing there is fine. If you need to kill someone, you can. Code is in a similar boat here. Let's run him there. Reload the pistol. Turn 11 is a tactical surge turn, so we are going to get the bonus action points. It should be decent here. And yeah, we're going to get out during turn 11, which is pretty close to what I predicted. You can see, like, yeah, the guards are able to mobilize if they follow the AA instructions really well. They spend all their action points. They get pretty far. It's actually pretty good overall. Okay, you rolled well. I'm going to pre-compute myself. What's nice about pre-computing yourself with the upgrade with the move point is that it's functionally a 0 AP talent in that regard. In that, right, I'm able to use the, you know, I didn't get an AP, I got a move point, and so if I'm running anyway, you know, it's fine. But yeah, now you can see that my min roll is 28. My old min roll would have been 16. So, you know, there's a chance to get trapped. Reinforcements spawn far. They are not useful. We can ignore them entirely. They're not going to matter ever. You can see, yeah, okay, I would have rolled a 19, which means I would have been behind this guy. Likely would have been safe, but I couldn't have, you know, guaranteed that to be true. I'm going to give her rewind for bonus move speed, and then run for the exit. We should be able to get out here. There shouldn't be a big problem. Wait, I misjudged. Sorry, I had it on turn 9, not... Yeah, I can't count, don't worry about me. I was pretending it was a 5-turn cooldown, not a 4-turn cooldown. Anyway, team's making it out. We got our 2 favors. Surely you'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Then you guys... Yep, hunting. You're going to spend 3 action points and stop. See, your corpse doesn't matter. You spent 4. Good for you. There you go. You're hunting back the way you came because that's, yeah, that's how the mechanic goes. And then you're going to spend about 2.5 action points running forward and stopping as well. So I would like if they changed that. I would like if they had these guards follow orders better. But we managed to get through a Megacorp level assassination mission on a new map. Bought a fairly underpowered squad. As you can see, we basically used Jam Kit, well, basically we had a Vanguard, we had a Hacker, we had a Cyber Knight, and we didn't have an Agent EX because we didn't use any of her talents. Functionally, right? So we're kind of playing the mission without talents for the most part, because I'm being kind of silly about how I'm playing this out. Anyway, yeah, so this contact just is not useful to me, so I don't care that I have favors for her or initiative, but it was a mission. It was on a new map. We got a bunch of XP to the squad, and our gear is good enough to handle Corpo squads. Alrighty, so Probably not going to bother running this. I mean, I might. It's actually free money. I'm going to run this just because it's free money. But this is just so I can fund more crafting, basically. I'm going to try to get more accounts and blueprints and stuff. So basically where I'm at now, as I keep doubling back on myself, is there's no content in the game for me anymore, right? We're at PL7. It's kind of done. Eventually, they will take the pause off of Daedalus Block. They'll eventually take the pause off of Truck Job, or the Taylor Stryzek like storyline, whatever. Eventually, the follow-up to Cube Run for formerly known as Emil will be in the game. We're partway through that storyline here, trying to figure out where her brother is. So all possible stuff here, right? There's even the potential like, oh, get your Deltaware turned back on. We have this adrenal pump here that's deactivated. All possible stuff there that could be useful. That's just not in the game, right now. But long term will be, and that's great. So yeah, this save is done until there's new content, as per usual, with the exception of trying to force on the rest of the limit breaks, since we've got a few people who are not done, right? You're done. You're not a real character, right? Nothing useful here. We can try to bump. Well, you're dead, I guess, so never mind. But street military items, work prototypes. Already got everything else capped out here. You're not real. This has already been capped out. That's fine. That's already been capped out. Yeah, Fade Light Blades going up. So, like, we have Fade Light Blades, we have Rook Prototype Weapons, we have Street Military mods, I think. Milsec items and medical items are the things that are still open. And so, exploring the rest of the content that's currently in the game, reasonably useful. But to get some of that, I want to have a bunch of... Here, we'll play the time forward first and see if we get kind of lucky here. We have an exfiltrate on offer. Okay, great. That's fine. Sure, fair enough. We'll get out of the detox. Okay, yeah, so no one has limit break yet. So I'm going to go ahead and run the CPU spike and then keep pushing time forward to try to get more of that working. So prep a Merc. Here's our guy. We need to go ahead and switch. No, he's already got the good stuff going. Does he have anything to spend 1 talent point on? Actually, yes. That's all done. That's good where it is. That's done. That's done as well. So it's actually make trunk patch slightly better. As a second charge, you can get a a nice -10 tally twice. So it's 20 tally. You can repair 20 connection twice, so 40 connection. It's not horrible. So we go here. It is reasonable to just go this way instead and say -10 tally is what I want. Let me spend 3 more points. And right, it's like for 1 point, it's -5 tally. For 2 points, it's -10 tally. Okay, it's not the sickest ever, but again, it's like strictly worst scapegoat, but it's something. Then you spend another 3 points and another 10 tally. It's like, well, if I have nothing else to get, which currently is kind of true, AP is tight enough that river compression isn't really needed here. And I think duration on 0 interrupt is not terribly useful either. And everything else that I care about is actually capped out. One thing I could do, actually, instead of going for this trunk patch thing, I can come down and take faked vitals. It's unfortunate that it's 2 action points and innately only 6 meters, and that the plus charge is pretty far away. But there is a world where we skip trunk patch and we get faked vitals, maybe even capped out, even though it's not that exciting. 5 turn cooldown, 2 charges is not. It's strictly worse dissolve, but that's expected. That's like intended, I think. That dissolve is best in class here, and then other classes have like inferior versions of dissolve, and that lets the scourge be cool. I think that's totally fine. But of course, the opportunity cost here is quite high. I think Rampage isn't really worth it overall. You have to get a kill to get the buff, and then it's down, and that can make things really awkward. Anyway, that's a possibility, but I'm going to go for Trunk Patch here, and I'm actually really tempted to go for this top row first. I'm not going to go this ever, but I'm kind of tempted to go for the 2 charges, just for tally earlier, instead of going for connection health, which hasn't seemed to be that important for me right now with the current size of hosts. So maybe that's wrong, but it's what I'm going to try. Anyway, you've got your stuff. Let's go start the mission. I could craft some more pistols and SMGs and stuff. The problem is I'm actually missing on pistol scopes right now. I basically have a dead slot in all my sidearm crafts right now. I have no blade batteries, and I have no pistol-sized scopes. I also probably should have bought what's it called? Some leverage here to get some extra IO. So a bit of a mistake there, but I wasn't really thinking. Well, we're pretty much done on IO already. That's going to be annoying. Okay, I'm going to go right anyway, but I'm going to run out of sleaze charges really, really fast. Oh, I have Ripper compression at least, so it'll give me something. Okay, so AP and then connection use, scan, move forward. That's going to be at least chill. It's an orange host, so I'm not too worried about connection running out. Okay, found the CPU already. I already got Scapegoat loaded. I guess we'll just no-op it and move forward. It's fine. That's all gone. 50 tally blocked, right? No, 40 tally blocked by Scapegoat. Not bad. That's 40 tally for 3 points, right? We can see that Trunk Patch was going to be, what, 20 tally for 5 points? Plus some, plus some connection health, right? But, yeah, anyway, that's the math there. Mission complete, 600k. I need active destruction for this guy, so we'll move up with this loaded. Tally, then connection. We'll save on program loading for now. There will be a trap here that'll be annoying. I'm just going to go ahead and... Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do here, actually, is I'm just going to go for Scapegoat null-op, and then... yeah, Scapegoat null-op. So, that's all done. Scapegoat, block up. Health bars look low. Null-op, that is 3 of them gone. Looks like they're all cleared. And now that I can scan from here, I can see everything, which makes my forward progress a little bit nicer. Obviously, no more spoof tokens left. I've got 1 of everything, so I can go here, no problem. Use a program, that's annoying. Then here, then here. Take my downloads. Take my scan, okay. Traps and passive, I'm going to go next turn. Actually, I have 0 AP, doesn't matter. But, I mean, pretty good. I got through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes. AKA half the entire Matrix host on the first turn. Thank you, high-level Cyberdecks. They're great. Let's go load our stuff again and keep making progress. So, download, load a program, download. Well, that's easy. I don't need to scan. I'm going to zero it. Doesn't matter what happens. I'm not even going to bother reading. Scan for the neighbors. All right, need to go here. Woke up 0 ice. Yep. Oh, nothing here. All right, we're done. There can't be anything here. So we got our 3 downloads. We got our CPU, which is the objective, and we're complete. Great. I do believe that there's a bug right now, which is that the game isn't generating large matrix hosts when you are high power level. There's meant to be a tagging system where there's like, oh, these 20 host templates are small, these 20 are medium, these 20 are large, and that the game is meant to pick larger hosts when you have harder AIs or higher power level for the mission. That clearly doesn't seem to be working, and that we're kind of only getting small hosts. So normally I would not get the entire thing done by turn 2. Normally you would actually need the 4 or 5 turns that you're offered when you're given like an orange plus matrix host, but we don't have that right now. End of the day, as I mentioned, I can't craft the level I would want on these because I don't have scopes. I can put on a grip and I can put on a silencer, but I can't get beyond that. So I can slam on recoil and light damage, but I would like to force on the scope. I also don't want to force on a silencer because that's kind of silly. But I'd like to be able to use my gold cubes to make higher quality SMGs, right? And the alternative version is if I try to make the pistol here, the Heavy Raptor, I again would be okay forcing on the silencer here. That would be totally fine with me. And then I would probably force on, just whichever grip, doesn't really matter. We'll make this one. Sure. I could force on light damage and ranged accuracy. I could make this craft and it would be fine. But I'd like to build, but I don't really want 4 flat accuracy as a mod. Right? I mean, this one's fine, right? 3 damage, 10 ballistic, or 3 actually 10 damage is reasonable for a gun with not that much damage. This is, 6% more damage. This is not quite that. It's like 3% more damage. It's not that sick, but it's something. But I'd like to be able to, force on a higher level scope and we can buy in the market because the current pistol optics, I mean, they're not bad, right? These phase shift red dots give 3 range and 6 accuracy. That's fine, but I'd like something nicer if I could, right? And I'd like to build an intrinsic if I could, because intrinsics can be kind of nice. Now, it's worth noting that, even with all this, the intrinsics aren't that sick. Here I have this composite autolit that I you know, managed to force one intrinsic on, and the intrinsic was -1 recoil. It's kind of a dead intrinsic, right? But it allowed me to put on a mod that is higher than what I currently have. Like, I don't think I have a 6 accuracy, 7 recoil mod in inventory. Should probably, you know, go buy the rest of these scopes to make these look nicer, but, you know, whatever. Look at another one who has one. We'll sort by highest gear level. Who else has one? Yeah, you have one as well. Yeah, so here's like the better ones, right? Like, if you get a good roll, you get 30 crit damage, right? I put on a grip. I used gold cubes and red cubes to make it special. I had to, you know, manually put on these this scope and the silencer, but I got 30 crit damage. That is very good. That's a really meaningful increase in damage to go with this crit damage that I put on here, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm actually really happy that I put on some good stuff. Now, you know, maybe I wouldn't have taken the 5 recoil, I would have baked on a scope, an even better scope, or an even better silencer if I had one, and then got another intrinsic if it's this level of quality. I'm really happy, right? I think barrel mods can give you plus flat range, which, not terrible. Obviously my optimal is so far away that there's no way I can actually use max range here, but, you know, theoretically, could be kind of nice. Anyway, the goal was to let time tick down and try to get a new limit break. Let's hope we can get that. There we go. Medical items level 3. That's what I wanted exactly. So let's see what you have on offer now. Items. Sort by... Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry. Sellers, Taylor Stryzek. In fact, we can probably do all goods. And it still switched to seller, Taylor Stryzek. This way, in case she for some reason sells a gun, I can see it. That's not very true, or likely, of course. So I believe we stopped here. Did we stop the Trauma Archit? I want to say we saw this, so this is the new one. Or, somewhere around here is the new stuff. So the Trauma Archit is 3 charges, 3 AP, 4 meters range, 150 HP. I feel like I saw this last time. Maybe I'm wrong. I think we had Bow Recycler before. We get this Nano Medical Kit. So 3 meters range, 200 HP, 2 AP, 2 charges. Decent, right? 400 health. It's functionally a full heal on a guy. I mean, this was pretty close to it as well, don't get me wrong, but it's cheaper on action points. Great. What a limit break. Huge. Big benefit, obviously. Slightly sarcastic. It's fine. I don't like items that much. They just aren't. I mean, I never need healing, right? Actually, what I wanted to do was think about if I wanted to craft any more stuff here. So, I want to ideally hold some of these, like, legendary tier stuff for selling to Diego, right? If I sell this to Diego, Diego gets 10 influence. If I get him 60 more influence, he limit breaks. So it's like, well, I kind of want to leave 1 copy of this Bach Box so I can sell it for influence. I kind of want to leave 1 copy of the Doomhammer so I can sell it for influence. But it doesn't mean I can't, you know, craft 1 version earlier. What I end up actually doing, though, is bumping my Underworld Hub. By bumping it, I can start trading for gold cubes, which I think is a very real and measurable benefit, so I can do more endgame crafting. I'm going to keep not burning heat, so I can maybe see Headhunter show up. I can trade tokens for favors, so I can get enough favors for these Corpo people to make sure I can guide the limit breaks. Same for Boxer here. I've got enough to go on all these. It's going to be not a problem, but yeah, everyone else has enough favors that I'm hanging out. We're chilling. All right, proc gen legwork. Let's go ahead and have Sparklight run it. It doesn't really matter who does it, so sure, you can do it. Have fun, buddy. Favors and influence, wonderful stuff. Got a Scav raid on offer. That's nice. On Trucker HQ. Influence for Nick doesn't matter. He's already capped his traits. Actually, one thing I could look at that would matter a little bit here is I think he has some secondary traits that matter a tiny amount. Yeah, so I can get the Cyber Surgery timer down by, I don't know, some amount. If he ever does go on a power play or get a power play, he might expand account and file purchasing. I don't really care because there's nothing else to really acquire, but sure. I mean, lowering surgery time is not unreasonable. Got a bodyguard mission eventually on offer. I'm just trying to get the other limit breaks going first, though. I think, actually, let me before I forget, let me put my EX in for surgery. I should have done this sooner, but I forgot. Go give her the actually good stuff. And then the Vanguard is in a... Yeah, she's already fine. As long as they've got the sort of core 3 things. Here, I'm going to give you... I'm going to put you in for surgery as well and start giving you combat power. You're full. You're not. You're still in surgery. You've got the stuff. You're not going to do anything. You could use one of them. Let's send you in for neural accelerator. Not enough money. Okay, right. That makes sense. Let me check my files and whatnot, see if I can make some more money. Yes, I can. Great. It looks good. Right, that's just going to be sold straight up. That is worth influence. It's going to go to Taylor here. Got to get her... Like, she's not capped out, right? No, she is. Okay, so Taylor's done. Right, so Dr. Ash is functionally done because someone else already sells her stuff. Although, limit breaking her as more beds is fine. Nick, to get fast splice, is kind of mediocre. You just sell medical items. You don't matter. Okay, we're, like, getting pretty low on here. We'll sell them to Ash to get her to limit break to upgrade her stuff so that we can... just have more. She has a lot of beds open, so here, you can pay me. That's fine. Blueprints, let's go ahead and sell off any remaining item blueprints. Let's go make some money. Great. As far as armors, I think we already went through this kind of recently. There's nothing too spicy here. This is going to be a feeder blueprint. These are mostly fine. That is worth influence. But there's no one I really want better traits for. But I'll take money. It's fine. Alright, I can do some more surgery now. It's something. Here you go. Accelerate your neurons. 210k. Alright, cool. Alright, let's look for another limit break. There we go. Please have a good limit break. Weapons. Damn, that sucks. Okay, I'm going to try something. I believe putting people into like beds can sometimes mess with the random stuff here. Actually, this is a little bit useful because if he's going to buy level 6 weapons, I can force limit breaks more often, but I'm going to start here. We'll look quickly at the armor that he sells. He sells these two. So this is what you start with. And you can buy this as an upgrade for 5%. Or you can go for heavy armor, which if we compare it to the upgraded light armor, you can see the heavy armor has another production point. It's minus initiative, minus move speed, but it gives more armor and whatnot. Okay. If you want to go from the starter armor to the new heavy armor, you get another 2% armor, another 5% when shredded, a third protection point, so you can stay high armor for longer. A little bit less move speed, that's fine. Or you can go from that, from this light armor to this light armor. You get a lot less kinetic protection, but you get a lot more ballistic. You get better when shredded. Considering you're not supposed to take sword damage almost ever, this is definitely an upgrade. 69% armor is reasonable. Obviously, 70% is quite good. But, you know, honestly, between these two, I'm happy with the light armor here. Don't take the move speed penalty. Only -1 initiative. Not horrible. Bullet damage is almost the same if I don't get shredded. Yeah, I'm chill with that. Still, though, I want to see if I can manipulate the game a little bit to give me a different set of limit breaks. You can sometimes force the day of the limit break to change. Now, the only thing that actually matters for RNG is... actually, sort by stress, sorry. Like, if the limit break on a certain day, it's always those three. It doesn't change. But what I'm hoping is that by putting things on the timeline, it might shift around when the limit break happens. Looks like it did not. So I'm just going to have you buy higher level weapons and weapon mods so I can give you influence more. But unfortunately, that was a waste. And yeah, it's too bad. So, oh well. We could look at how he's doing. And eventually we'll get his influence back. And we can limit break him again and try to get Fade Light Blades level 6. I don't have many people who have limit breaks lining up anymore. Yeah, I've got no one else. I believe they're all lining up behind Herr Schweinchen. And so gold stacks can't limit break. So we're stuck here until we can get more missions to run for the correct people. And we can get more... what's it called? Missions for the right people and files and accounts we can sell for influence. So that'll be the train that we're kind of on. Your cyber surgery is done. Okay, great. And then, basically, I don't know what the next episode is going to be. It is probably going to be when they unblock the dataless block. Or if they have a new map or a new objective type, then we'll come in with that as well. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.